Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So we are going to work with angles. The amount you can turn is called an angle. These are measured in degrees. You should already know about full, half, and quarter turns. So a full turn is 360 degrees, a half turn is 180 degrees, and a quarter turn is 90 degrees. So just a quick recap. So that is a very straight arrow, and if you were to walk in this direction, you would walk in a 0 degree direction. So you turn 0 degrees, which means you don't change your direction at all. And let's say I want to turn to the left. Okay, that from here to there is 90 degrees. Okay, that is called a quarter turn. The reason why it's a quarter is a full 360. So that's a 360. This is one quarter, this is the second quarter, this is the third quarter, and this is the fourth quarter. So in terms of fractions, this is the fourth, the second, the third, and the fourth quarter. Okay, so in this quarter, if you would turn in 90 degrees only, this would be the fourth quarter, so it's a full turn. So this is a quarter turn. This would be a half turn, because if you were to simplify this fraction, you would have half. Okay, so two quarters actually means a half. You can actually check it on your calculator. If I were to type in 2 divided by 4, 2 divided by 4, I would get 0.5, which is a half. And if I would say 1 divided by 2, that would also give me 0.5. With fractions, you can take the top number and divide it with the bottom number. So you can do that. Anyway, so that's a quick reason on why we call it quarter, half, and what's the other one? A full turn. So I started here with 0, and I'm just going to add in a half turn. So this was from this position just another 90, but if I started at this 0 position, this is going to be a full 180 degrees. Now you need 180 degrees to turn around, so that is this one, so 180, and then turning all the way around, that would be 360 degrees. So from here we turn all the way around, so I'm just going to say there, and that was 360 degrees. So this is a full turn, half turn, and a quarter turn. So that's just what they said that you need to know. Look at the maze from skill 2 again. So here they give us the maze again. Imagine you're standing in the start square and you're facing towards the gray boxes. So here we're facing towards that. So your eyes and head, they are here, and your eyes are looking in that direction. So you can see the direction of the arrows, and let's see what they say now. You can move forward a number of boxes. You can turn left, right, or at an angle. Okay, so we're gonna move forward 4, left 90 degrees. So here, that is the 0 direction. So if we have to turn, that is a quarter turn. So we're gonna turn to the left 90 degrees. Then here, let's say I want to go to this box over here. Then from here, here's my 0. So I'm going to turn this side. So my arrow is going to face that side. So the point of that arrow there is going to look in that direction. And then we move forward. So after turning, so you can see here, so forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have to turn. So we turn. So you turn inside there, and then you say 1, 2. So I'm gonna do this again. So left 90 degrees. Okay, it's turned inside there, and now I'm gonna say forward 2, 1, 2. Now my arrow is looking in that direction, so now I need to say right 90 degrees. Okay, and I say forward 1, 2. Then I say left 90 degrees. It turns it inside there, and I say forward 1, 2. Then I say right 90 degrees, then it turns it inside so that we're looking in that direction. Then I say forward 1, 2. I say right, so again the arrow is there. So it would be easier if you actually have this to let's take a screenshot. I'm going to paste it in Paint in here. So might be easier if you just do the arrows inside there. To forward, then I turn right 90 degrees. So I move forward to here, then I turn left 90 degrees because I want to go to the left, and now I say 1, 2. And now I want to go right 90 degrees, and I go forward 2. So these are the steps or the sequences that we're going to follow to get to the end. Okay, so the image shows where you are after the sequence. Write the rest of the sequence to complete the maze. So I would suggest first write down these ones. So I'm just going to clear all of this. So for activity 4.2, okay, so now we're going to say forward. This does not need to be in bold. Forward, 4, left 90 degrees, and then forward 2. Okay, so now we're here. So now you need to put in there left 90 degrees, or you can say right 90 degrees. You can decide how you would like to get to the end. So they just want you to 4.2, wait, something's weird. That was one else. Oh, sorry, this is part of 4.1. 4.1, how's it? So you can decide how you would get to the end of this maze. Then activity 4.2, there are lots of different angles, all numbers between 0 and 360. So in this circle that I've shown you, we've identified, if that is 0, that if I make a quarter turn, that is 90 degrees, and if I make another turn, this is going to be 180 degrees, and here we have 270, which means if I go another 90, this 0 also means 360. Now you can put these values in any place in this circle. So if I were to copy this circle, if I started with my 0 over there, then that would mean that this would be 90, that would be 180. So you kind of have to tilt your head a little bit to see it, but we have these quarters. It's not divided exactly in the middle. Sorry, dog's biting something. But it doesn't matter on any circle. There are 360. That is a 0 line. There are 360 of these lines inside of a circle. And those lines are measured in degrees. So there are 90 of those lines. Obviously they're much more tight than that. Like if I were to put in every single degree in there, then we would fill up. We won't actually fill it up. Sorry, I'm sorry, that is not correct. But you can get 90 of these lines in there, and then if you make all of these lines go to there should be 180, and then if you fill it all the way there, 270. I'm sure you get the idea. But you can also get angles in between these major quarter values over here. So if I were to go exactly here in the middle of the 90 and the 0, we would get this as 45 degrees. And you'd guess the same thing over here, because the distance between this and this is 45 of those lines. So if I were to add 45 to the 90 over here, that would be 1, 3, 5.